Hi everybody, welcome back to California Chris, and today we're going to have a look at the seats in the California Grand. We're going to show you the two driver and passenger seats, how they swivel round. We'll also look at the double bench seat as well. As I'm in this position, we're going to start with the dual bench seat behind us here. So this is for two people to sit on. So the Grand California is a four-seater in whichever version you get, whether it's the 600 or the 680, both can carry four people. Obviously driver and passenger, and then these two seats on here which are in front of me. And these two seats both have ISOFIX on as well, so if you've got children with car seats that's in there, whether it be baby seats or toddler seats, for example, that's in there. Your ISOFIXings are here on the seats, they're just in the middle of the gap on either side, so you can fit two child seats here as well if you need to. And they've also got top tethering points as well. Now there's no storage or anything underneath this seat. Someone did ask me that last week, because your combi boiler that does your hot water and cold water and your heating system is actually located underneath here. And there is an access hatch that to the side of it here, which allows you to work out the controls and things for it, and we'll be doing a separate video on that as well. So that's the seat that's in there. A few other things just to mention while we're in this area as well. You've got storage bits in here, so that goes down to here, so you can put things in there. Also on this side here you've got the same thing, which has also got where your mobile phone, if you opted for the option of mobile phone charging in the vehicle, that's where that would be in that hole there. Obviously this rail is for the table, which we're going to show you in a little bit as well, that's in there. And then on the window here, obviously you've got blind to block out the light and before the fly screen. The windows themselves, basically just popping in and put these across, and that locks the windows in place. It's there. As with most, if you've ever had any dealings with caravans or motorhomes in the past, these windows are used a lot, this in there. They also do have a secondary lock on them, just as a lot of windows at home do, so you can put that into there, which means it's still slightly open, so you let ventilation in, but at the same time you can't obviously open it from the outside. And then also on here you've got your light, which is on here, and again press and hold those, it becomes darker or lighter. And then you've got a bit of storage up here as well. This storage obviously is for everyday storage, but it's also for when the bed's up, because the bed, if you've got the bed option that's in here like we have in this one, would come across here, and obviously the extra bit would sit onto here. And again you've got another light up here as well. Okay, so now we're going to look at the two front seats, the passenger seat and the driver's seat. Both seats have armrests on them, which are these here, and underneath the armrest you can adjust the height of the armrest. So by twisting this up or down will either increase or decrease the height of the armrest, so you can get it just to the particular height that you want. The vehicles also have height adjustment here on the side, so this will allow you to pump up the height of the vehicle. So pull it up, push it down, so you get height adjustment. And then on the end here, you won't be able to see this, but this is lumbar support in the back of the seat, so the seat's moving on the back. And then you've also got here, which this allows the seat movement to move up or down. So on the seat itself, so as I was saying, you've got forward, backwards, your headrest backwards and forwards, you've got lumbar support, you've got height adjustment, and you've got seat base adjustment as well. On the seat you've got adjustments, so the seat will move backwards and forwards, the backrest will move up and down, that's on there, the actual seat base can move up and down on the front, you've got your lumbar support and you've got your height adjustment. And obviously, last one, they spin around as well. So we're in the driver's seat here. Now if you've seen them in videos before on how to swivel the seats around on the Ocean model that's there, it's very, very similar operation to this as well. A few little differences, main one being the handbrake itself. You don't need to release the handbrake, because the handbrake on this is a different type of handbrake. It's a click and release handbrake that's on there. We will do a separate video on the handbrake, on how that works, but we'll probably do that once we've got a vehicle on the road. But basically you don't have to worry about moving the handbrake to change the seat around. So on the driver's seat, the way I've been doing it on here again is the same as the other one. So pull the backrest up, move your seat forward, again so you can get your hand in this gap. No different to as we do it on the other models that's on there. Pull the catch underneath to spin it round, and there your seat goes around nice and easy. As with all of these as well, you still have movement up and down, so you can move your seat up and down with the swiveling function that's in there as well. And obviously you don't have to have it in a lock position, you can have it wherever you like that's most comfortable for you. So for example you might want it like that into the vehicle, having it on a slight angle with your table out there as well, just makes it all nice and comfortable. while we're looking at the driver's seat, if you've ordered a vehicle with the Wi-Fi, onboard Wi-Fi, which uses the SIM card that's there, that's actually located underneath this seat as well, and you access it from the front. So to spin the passenger seat round is easy. It's easier than the driver's seat, so it's no different on this as it is to the Ocean. So you literally just push this catch underneath here to release the mechanism, spin the seat around, and then you probably just need to move it back a bit into the driving position, and it's as easy as that. So that was one way. To do it the other way, just pull it forward a bit, push that catch underneath, spin it round, and there you go. So I've just thought we'd just mention about leg room within these. This seat at the moment is as far back as it will go, and as you can see, you've got plenty of room here in the front. And then if I move to the back, if I was a passenger in here, as you can see again, lots and lots of room. You might notice with me, I'm not that small, but sitting here it looks like 1.5 seats are taken up that's here. Obviously these seats are predominantly designed for children. They will take a full adult. They've got a normal 3-point seat belt that's on here, and you could obviously get 2 adults on here. It might be a bit of a squeeze, but obviously with the child bed upstairs and the 2 seats in the front, you would normally have your adults would be in the front, and then obviously your children would be in the back that's here. But it would just take 2 adults, but obviously it would be a little bit tight for 2 adults that's here. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. It was a look at the seating within the California Grand. The seating's no different between these 2 models. Now obviously we've done a quick view today. What we will be doing in the future, which is what we did on the Ocean models as well before, we've done the beach models as well, we'll be doing particularly handover videos. So we use them a lot here, where we send them out to customers so they can get a really good feel for how things work on the video, because when you come in to pick a vehicle up, obviously you'll be here for a few hours when you pick something like this up, but obviously to take everything in one big go is difficult. So and as always, we'll do those videos and we'll put them online as well for you to have a look at, and we'll go into a lot more detail about, we'll turn them around, we'll turn them back the other round as well, and those will obviously be coming soon. It'll probably be another month's time before we get around to doing those. Once we've got the vehicles on the road, we'll be doing those videos as well. So hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe. Check the notification bell so you know when we're posting a new video, and we'll see you next time.